Yes, Black Ops 6 Zombies is here. We just had COD Next, and Black Ops 6 Zombies looks like absolute fire. There is so many things we have to process, but for now, let me just focus on 5 reasons I think Black Ops 6 is already gonna be a banger. Number 1, Black Ops 6 Zombies is launching with not 1, but 2 maps. That's right, 2 maps right off the rip. That is Liberty Falls, which COD Next showed a ton of actual live gameplay of this map, and it looks fantastic. It's set in 91, has a much brighter feel, especially than Modern Warfare Zombies. And we also have Terminus Island as a second map. This is the prison, super dark, super gloomy, very zombies-like, but we're already getting 2 maps off the rip. Think about Modern Warfare Zombies. Now, I've enjoyed the heck out of Modern Warfare Zombies, but I've always said since the beginning, Modern Warfare Zombies was an afterthought. It was taking DMZ that didn't do too great and saying, let's turn it into a zombies game, because it's already been 3 years since we had a zombies game. It's about to be 4 years since we released another one. Let's give them Modern Warfare Zombies for a year. In that time, they just took a Warzone map, changed the color, that was it. Every dark ether that has popped up is just taking an area that already exists in a previous Call of Duty or previous Warzone, making it dark and gloomy, adding a couple contracts. In an entire year of Modern Warfare Zombies, not one new map, not one new area, even a small area. It does not exist. It's the same things that you already had. But it gets better. Not only does Black Ops 6 launch with 2 maps, but they also confirmed officially already that they will be launching a 3rd map before the end of the year. Get this straight. This game launches in October, which means that in 2 months or less, they are already releasing a 3rd map. What does that look like over the life of the game? We could be getting 10, 15, 20 maps. I don't know, but it gets my hopes way up here for Black Ops 6 Zombies. The next feature that got me really excited is the Mutant Injection. I'm guessing there's going to be more down the road, but we already have actual gameplay footage of someone taking it, and it's like a kill streak, except it turns you into a mangler. It switches to 3rd person. You can just sprint through hordes of enemies. You can use the gun. You can slash. Think of it like Juggernaut, except better and built for zombies. You just get to crush everyone in your way. Now, I'm guessing there's going to be other mutant zombies that you can turn into as the game progresses, but already seeing that mangler in action and having the ability to be the mangler is such a good addition. Number 3, the camos. The camos that are for zombies specific look absolute fire. Just check these out. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. Enjoy it. F-I-R-E, fire. And some of these camos are dynamic, not just with animations, but when you shoot, the gun itself changes as it heats up, for lack of a better word, and then it cools back down. Also, the camos for multiplayer, all of them look so good. There was just immense detail put into this game, which I'll talk about in another video I'll have out in another day or two, which I want to go much more in depth on why I think Black Ops 6 Zombies is going to be a massive success. I'm not just talking financially. I mean, it's actually going to be a great zombies game. We'll have that video out another day or two, much more in depth, but hold off for that. Another mechanic I found very interesting is evolving enemies, or as they put it, zombie popcorn. At any point, from what it seems like on any round, if you kill a zombie, there is a % chance that that zombie spawns out a more evolved, more dangerous version of itself. So you go from a zombie to this weird spider creature, and then the spider creature turns into this flying creature, and the flying creature turns into this nasty thing. It's a very interesting mechanic that kind of keeps you on your toes at all times, because even if you're only dealing with 2 or 3 zombies, there's a chance that zombie turns into a much bigger problem. And it reminds me greatly of Resident Evil 4 when you'd pop the heads off and those big things would shoot out and then they'd cut your head off, literally. I remember in Black Ops Zombies 3 or 4, I forget which one off the top of my head, but round 6 would always spawn in these flying zombies that were such a pain, even at an earlier round. But now you got to deal with those at any given time, even if you're just dealing with a couple normal zombies. Number 4 seems a little obvious, but there's more to it, and that is round-based zombies is back. Now, we all know that Modern Warfare Zombies is really just an adaptation of DMZ. There isn't much more to it than that. It's solid, I've enjoyed the heck out of it, but it's clearly not round-based. And even when they brought the unstable rift in, which was very challenging, it was phases and not round, meaning it was just how long you survived over time, then a boss would spawn. It wasn't about how many zombies you killed and you advance to the next round when they're all dead. When you hear round-based zombies, I know most of you are excited, but there's also a good percentage of you that are dreading round-based zombies because you've been playing Modern Warfare Zombies and loving it. You love that open world with the generic timer. You love being able to exfil. But listen here before you really cast judgment. If you're one of those people like myself that hadn't put much time into round-based zombies in the last couple of zombies games, but you fell in love with Modern Warfare Zombies, I need you to give it a shot. Let me just give you a quick example. My young kids often will say that I don't like that food, even though they've never tried it. And the rule at my house is if you haven't tried the food, you are not able to say that you don't like it. I feel the exact same way with zombies. For those of you that have not played round-based, are not very familiar with it, or like me, haven't played in quite a while, give it a shot. If you're on Xbox or you're on PlayStation, it is free with Game Pass. Most of the time on PC, if you sign up for Game Pass when the game comes out, I often get it for $1 for an entire month, meaning you can test the game for $1 up to $15. See if you like it. If you like it, buy it. If you don't buy it, but actually try it before you cast judgment on it. That brings us to number 5, which is directed mode. This is an area that they kind of breezed over in the COD Next event, but is actually quite important. Directed mode actually makes it so it'll walk you through what you need to do to progress the storyline. But this is really gonna help to bridge that gap from the Modern Warfare Zombies players that are now getting used to round-based and following storylines, Easter eggs, etc. in round-based, which is a completely different style. It's a very intelligent move by the developers to make that point of entry easier to step into. And I don't know if I completely understand this. Correct me in the comments if I didn't. There's also a way to lock the rounds to only level 15 when you're doing the story, so that it's easier for new players to actually walk through the entire storyline and not have to worry about fighting in level 80, which all of you sweats and hardcore zombie players are saying, that's easy, don't worry about it. I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'll be going for higher rounds, absolutely. But the smaller the barrier to entry is, the more players we will have playing the game that we love, particularly Black Ops 6 Zombies. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and for all the Black Ops 6 Zombies and Warzone content, I will see you live on YouTube.